Good afternoon and welcome to this edition of Lunchtime Poetry. I'm Lorie and I am a librarian at Manlius Library in Central New York. Every day in April, I'll be sharing some poetry with you at noon to celebrate April as National Poetry Month. Today I'm going to start with On Friendship from The Prophet by Khalil Gibran. And a youth said, "Speak to us of friendship." And he answered, saying, "Your friend is your needs answered. He is your field which you sow with love and reap with thanksgiving. And he is your board and your fireside. For you come to him with your hunger, and you seek him for peace. When your friend speaks his mind, you fear not the nay in your own mind, nor do you withhold the I. And when he is silent, your heart ceases not to listen to his heart. For without words, in friendship, all thoughts, all desires, all expectations are born and shared with joy that is unacclaimed. When you part from your friend, you grieve not, for that which you love most in him may be clearer in his absence, as the mountain to the climber is clearer from the plain. And let there be no purpose in friendship save the deepening of the spirit. For love that seeks aught but the disclosure of its own mystery is not love, but a net cast forth, and only the unprofitable is caught. And let your best be for your friend. If he must know the ebb of your tide, let him know its flood also. For what is your friend that you should seek him with hours to kill? Seek him always with hours to live. For it is his to fill your need, but not your emptiness. And in the sweetness of friendship, let there be laughter and sharing of pleasures. For in the dew of little things, the heart finds its morning and is refreshed. And that is Of Friendship from The Prophet by Khalil Gibran. The second poem I'm going to read to you today is from another book. It's from Alice in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll, and it's called Father William. "You are old, Father William," the young man said, "and your hair has become very white, and yet you incessantly stand on your head. Do you think at your age it is right?" "In my youth," Father William replied to his son, "I feared it might injure the brain. But now that I'm perfectly sure I have none, why, I do it again and again." "You are old," said the youth, "as I mentioned before, and have grown most uncommonly fat. Yet you turned a back somersault in at the door. Pray, what is the reason of that?" "In my youth," said the sage, as he shook his gray locks, "I kept all of my limbs very supple. By the use of this ointment, 1 shilling the box. Allow me to sell you a couple?" "You are old," said the youth, "and your jaws are too weak for anything tougher than suet. Yet you finished the goose with the bones and the beak. Pray, how did you manage to do it?" "In my youth," said his father, "I took to the law and argued each case with my wife. And the muscular strength which it gave to my jaw has lasted the rest of my life." "You are old," said the youth. "One would hardly suppose that your eye was as steady as ever. Yet you balanced an eel on the end of your nose. What made you so awfully clever?" "I have answered 3 questions, and that is enough," said his father. "Don't give yourself airs. Do you think I can listen all day to such stuff? Be off, or I'll kick you downstairs." And that is Father William from Alice in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll. I hope that you have enjoyed today's episode of Lunchtime Poetry. Again, I'm Lorie, and I am a librarian at Manlius Library in Central New York, and I am happy to come and share some of my favorite poetry with you in celebration of April is National Poetry Month. You can find me here at the Manlius Library channel on YouTube every day at noon. You can link to it through our website at www.manliuslibrary.org. If you have any questions or suggestions or favorite poems, feel free to drop a comment on the video or send me an email at lfinger@manliuslibrary.org. Thank you very much. I hope you'll join me again. Happy Poetry Month.